I came across the most craziest Bible verse that when you dive deep into it, it will shatter your illusion. I'm making this video for these religious folks, especially Christians. And this Bible verse is Psalm 14 verse 1. So according to this verse, it says, I read, "The fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt, their deeds are vile. There is no one who does good." Which, when you dive deep into it, this verse from King David describes moral decay, highlighting that denying God's existence leads to lack of moral compass. Now let me take you back to when it says in that same verse, Psalm 14 verse 1, it says at the end, there is no one who does good. Remember in the book of Genesis, when before the creation of everything, and the Bible in the book of Genesis, when it says that in the beginning there was darkness before God said, let there be light. Now let me take you back to that same verse, Psalm 14 verse 1, when it says there's no one who does good at the end. And still bear it in mind that there is still a time it still says in that same verse that denying the existence of God is lack of moral compass. Now ask yourself, who created morality? What created moral and what is moral? Now let me enlighten you guys more on this. Mind you, this is my thought. I'm not saying that I'm saying the truth, but this is my thought. Whosoever that feels the same way I feel, well, you can wear the shoe if it sizes you. Now let me take you back to the book of Genesis. Make you know as the thing they come. Let me take you back in the book of Genesis when it says at the beginning was darkness before light, before they created light. Now what is light? Light is moral. You understand? And light is God. That's according to the Bible. Now when light was created, remember the original creation, the original of the, how will I even put it, the original of the originality of everything, of every creation was what? Nothing but darkness. Because of what? Darkness has always been before light came into existence. That is why whenever you die, you shut your eyes closed, all you see is nothing but darkness, because you're nothing but pure awareness. Now what is darkness? Darkness is nothing but nature, because nature is ruthless and darkness is ruthless, and there's no moral that dwells in it. That's why when you look into the wild, you will see how the lions devour its prey, because it is the survival of the fittest. You get the point? Because that is the originality of creation, originality of source itself. That is how you see there are let me say, it's just like survival of the fittest. The one who is weak is going to be eaten by the one who is stronger. You get the point? And that is how darkness is, because darkness is the original source of everything. Like I said before, that is why when you die, you close your eye, all you see is nothing but darkness, because you're nothing but an awareness, and awareness and consciousness doesn't have eyes. That is why it took this body at first to experience this reality we are seeing now. You get the point? Now ask yourself, why was moral created? This is very deep. And why is God of the Bible still existing in the head of Christians and Muslims? Let me tell you. Why moral was created was to tame us human beings, because we tend to rule the wars. You get the point? Are you seeing what is happening in Gaza? You see what happened in Gaza? Are you seeing what is happening in Iran? Are you seeing what is happening in Sudan? You get the point? It is for you to know how inhuman a human being can actually be if there is no moral that was created. You get the point? Now, how is the God of the Bible still in existence in the head of, let me say, how is the God of religion still in existence in the head of all the religious folks? How? It's because of morality that religious book is teaching them. Because if there's no moral there is no supreme being that they told them that is in existence, then humanity is going to be more worse than lions. They are going to be more worse than animals in the wild. I don't know if you are getting me. I've been thinking this. I'm not telling you that this thing I'm saying is true to get a point, but one name, use your economy. When you use your head, you're going to understand. If you think critical, you're going to understand this. That is why if you look at the Bible, you see that they tell you not to question God, because you do not have any authority to be questioning God. The same goes to the Islam. You get the point? This is so deep. This is so deep, and it didn't end here. It's still going more deeper if I should be diving in. You see, the people who are above, who rule this world, you see, they understood that the main purpose of man on earth is that God has already given us dominion over all the animals, for us to rule over the fishes, the birds, the cattle, and all life creations. You understand? Which is written in the book of Genesis, chapter 126, verse 28. You understand? It is written there. If you go and check it, you see it there. Now look at how it is. These people understood fully. You understand that this was our main goal on earth. But what did they do? They joined us. They pushed us together to all those animals to rule over us too, to rule over their fellow human beings. Meanwhile, our main purpose on earth was to rule over these all these creations you see in this world, but they push us over to those human beings. They regarded us as all those human beings, all those animals you see to rule over us as well. And that is why all this chaos you see in this world is happening today. You get the point? Because we're not actually fulfilling what our main goal on earth was, which is to have dominion over all these animals you see, and not we ruling ourselves. You understand? That's why countries do not agree with each other. They keep on fighting. Look at what is happening in the world today. I don't know. See, I'm not saying that what I'm saying here is truth anyway, but like I said before, if what I'm saying you are feeling it like I'm feeling it, then you can wear the shoe if it sizes you. You understand? I'm not saying that you guys should come here and start attacking me, or I'm going to start to be defending myself. No. Well, just think critical and drop your most honest comment on the comment section. Let us interact. It's just an open conversation, and don't be biased here. You understand? Because I'm going to block you anyway. You get the point now. So that is what it is. Peace.